Well, good morning and hi everyone. Come on in and let's wake up. Yep, a little bit of help with Lumify and coffee. Um, I have favorite colors. Blushy pinks have always been my favorite, but I'm really loving grays, especially on my hair. And just a little info on my brows. They're healing very well, and I'm pretty satisfied. So what I thought I would do today is just put my self together and not have everything stepped out in uniform sequence, but exactly as I just get myself ready. So come along with me. I'm just rolling. I've already washed my face, toned it, and moisturized it, and I let it sit on my face for a few minutes, and then I roll. Whoops, I'm already getting called away. Need to go find something for somebody. Just one of many interruptions. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm showing you that these are Lumify drops. I don't use them every day. I don't have to. I got them from my eye doctor when I was having so many issues with allergies and really bad redness. Just one drop in each eye. And I'll show you later just how nice and white and bright it really does make your eyes. And so just continuing on, I'm always with Q-tips that I usually start off with 2, maybe 3, and wipes because, I like to clean my hands as I'm going along because, you always just want to make sure there's no added makeup that, gets around your eyes or that can irritate you. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury under eye cover, and I like it. I'm putting it on first because I like for it to just kind of set into my skin before I actually put on any foundation, or if I'm using my foundation BB cream. So I'll usually apply a second coat of the under eye cover, and this is Psychopair. I always just kind of assess my skin. I pretty much do use this almost every day. It just depends on how red I am, and I like it because it really does even out my skin tone, and it gives it that kind of natural look. So this is something I've been using for quite some time. And here I am reapplying some more of the under eye coverage because I can tell that I need it. And, most days I have to say I need it a lot. Here I'm just starting to comb out my hair. I use a shampoo and conditioner that's all in one. It's a thickening base, and it can be a little difficult sometimes to get through my hair, but then I think I finally remembered to just use my little wooden beard comb. I really like it. It doesn't pull or tug at my hair, and I can get through those snarls a lot easier. Just moving on, just separating my hair, twisting it up, and I'll start the drying process. You've all have seen this, but this is part of, on my shower, wash my hair days that I'm also doing my makeup along with getting myself ready. So as you could see, while my hair was in the towel, I was applying some cover up and just moving on, and this is kind of the natural state. And I just sprayed my favorite humectant in, which is Wow. It really works. And these are Rejuva beads. It just kind of keeps my hair silky and helps tame down those flyaway ends. And now my very favorite new hot tool, which is my Revlon dryer. Really love this. Have a couple of videos out demonstrating how great it is, and I just think it's one of those items that doesn't get a whole lot of, there's been a lot, there's been some videos on it, but I just think for the price and how it performs, it's just really, really good. And I think sometimes things like this just kind of get overlooked, but it does do a great job in drying your hair and adding some nice volume. So I really, really love it. And I stopped the process because I realized that I was feeling really dry in my lips. I usually always sit down, and there I am wiping my hands again with a wipe, with making sure that I moisturize my lips, usually when I start. But today, I didn't, so I did it right then. And now I'm just spraying a little more wow, putting a little smoothing down my ends because of that just helps to keep my hair from having those little flyaways or getting frizzy. And now I'm just going to take a nice sip of coffee. It's always just just to get me through the morning and wake me up. And so last part of my hair, and I just grab that big chunk and separate it again, and just start drying the sides. And I just kind of spray as I go. Now, sometimes I'll just spray my wow all over my head and comb it all through and then start separating it. Sometimes I just spray as I go, and that's kind of what I chose to do this time. So, this is just real get ready. It's just doing what I normally do. And of course, when I'm doing tutorials, I kind of, another interruption there. Okay, I'll be out in just a minute. Oh, and yep, that's really pretty normal for what goes on. Stop, start, stop, start. But like I said, it's not a step-by-step tutorial where everything is just laid out. This is just real get ready. And next I am going to take another sip of that delicious blueberry coffee. Oh, I love it. I think it's called blueberry cobbler. It's my favorite. I have shown that on some of my grocery hauls. And yep, today's a hot day, and I'm just turning the fan up because after drying my hair, it does get hot. Oh, shaking my Clinique. I'm going to wear that. Oh, another interruption. Have to go find Mom something. Back again. And now I'm going to show you my Clinique and what I've been doing the last week or so. And I'm mixing it with my Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's called Flawless, whatever. I'll link it all down below. I've been mixing the two together, and I really like the finish that I'm getting. It's just a nice matte finish with the Clinique, but just a little bit of glow. And I'm liking it, so I keep doing it, and it just seems to be working well. I haven't tried it with other foundations, but with this one, it does work well. And I'm just using the Q-tip to just wipe away any makeup that may have gotten in my eye. Hair clips, Q-tips, wipes. Those are always on my vanity, and I always have them available because I use them continuously while I'm putting on makeup. And sometimes I don't show it in my tutorials. It's probably stuff that I might edit out, but this really is how I get ready, and these are the items that I use. And today I was using a Beauty Blender sponge, but I also use my Sonia Kashuk. Now, I've had my brows microbladed, and they're in healing process, doing really well. But, you know, even when you have your brows bladed, you do need to just outline them, sometimes just a little bit. I still have some sparseness, and when I go back at 5 or 6 weeks, she'll have a better idea of what the pigment is, and we may darken it up, and we are going to go a little bit thicker. I did talk to her recently, so but I'm real happy with how they're healing. And basically all I'm doing is underlining on the underneath side and a little bit just on the end. So just kind of check it over, and it's very fast and quick, and ready to just clean it up with one of those Q-tips. So next I'm just putting a little bit of Painterly Pot on my lids as I normally do, and I just think it just kind of gives my eyelids a nice even color tone, and because as you age, you know, you will find that your eyelids will start to darken a little bit. So I try not to leave the clips in my hair too much because it does cause some dents, but I'm feeling the humidity in my little vanity room, even with the fan on, because I think the heat index today was 99. Now I'm pulling out my very favorite Tom Ford eyeshadow palette, Cocoa Mirage. I love it. I know it's summer, and you know, I do change it up and pull out some of my lighter colors, but this just is my all-time favorite. I talk about it a lot, and I just love the combination of colors. Now today I'm just kind of going a little bit light, and just you'll see that I do spend quite a bit of time patting the shadows on my lids and then blending them. And I'm just going to line my lower lash line, or my eyelid there. Oh, and I just think I hit myself with some of that shadow, so get the Q-tip out and just dab it away. You know, whenever you make a boo-boo like that, it's easy to fix, and sometimes just a little bit of, think I'm looking for my NARS cover-up, yep, then I can just tap it all around, and actually I forgot to put on some of that cover-up, so while I had it out, I decided, yep, I see some spots that need a little covering up. So now I'm just kind of looking for my favorite blending brushes, because I do spend a little bit of time blending. And oops, that is not my blending brush. You know, it's hard when you wear glasses, you can't see too well. But that's my MAC blending brush that I use all the time. And I'm picking up just a little bit of the darker shade and putting it in the outer V of my eye and running it through the crease of my eye and just blend. And I do spend some time doing that because I think that gives you a nice even finish. Now I'm getting a Q-tip and putting a little bit of the Clinique right there at the end just to clean it up. Once I use those IQ tips, I just use them for my eyes and then I toss them. I don't intermix like using that Q-tip on my face and then over to my eyes. So I'm just going to do a little more blending here. Another sip of coffee. You know, got to get through this process. And I enjoy creating my makeup look for the day. It's fun. I've always loved it. There's times where I just have to do a quick run out. So for me, that's my It Cosmetic powder that I am setting my makeup with now. And you can see it does leave a little bit of a white cast it has a nice blurring effect, and I'm going to follow it up with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer glow. I will link it below. I've talked about it before, but this just adds a little bit of that nice, soft, natural color to my face once I put a setting powder on. And I really love this little kit from Charlotte Tilbury. It's super nice. I hope you guys realize I am actually editing this at night, and I'm tired, and my words are just getting all blah. That's my Dior Rosy Glow. It is my favorite, and I'm just adding a little bit to the outer apple of my cheeks, and just to put that little natural glow on. And yeah, these are the natural faces I make as I'm getting ready too, because sometimes that all gets edited out, but real deal today, real deal. And new Q-tip, and just cleaning my lips because I'm sure I'm getting ready to put on some lipstick. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm curling my eyelashes with hair getting in my eyes. And, you know, it's always good to clip your hair back. Sometimes, though, on those newly, freshly washed hair days, if I put the clips on, it tends to dent my hair. I'm running some mascara through my lashes. I'm just using what I've been using. I'm pretty much getting down to the nitty-gritty. I believe this is my MAC Upward Stroke. It's starting to get a little dried out, but as I've shown before, I will take a little saline wetting drops for your eyes, and I literally put them into the mascara wand. It just kind of rejuvenates the mascara a little and gives a little more life. And I think next I did follow it up with yeah, my milk. That one I'm still using, and talked about it before. I didn't really care so much for it in the beginning, but I got used to it, and I love it. I love the application, and just got used to using the brush so that I don't make quite such a mess with it. And now I am going to line my lips with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's a favorite liner, and I fill in my whole entire lips with it. Sorry the mirror's in the way, but girls gotta see. Then I clean up my lips with a Q-tip. Gave my hair a quick comb again, and now I'm using a finishing powder. I think, yep, it was the Lancome finishing powder, and just to soften things up a little bit. And following it up with Lip Love from Kapari, just right over that Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk.
Well, okay guys, that's it. That's just kind of my informal get ready from out of the shower to drying my hair to putting on my makeup. And as you can see, it wasn't a step-by-step tutorial. It's just, you know, oh, I noticed, oh, I've got some red showing, wipe some makeup off, I need to put on a little bit of concealer, and I just shared with you some of my ordinary common products that I use. So I kind of hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a, you know, okay, I'm just gonna get ready. And just an update on my brows. I am 10 days in now, and they're not shedding, or, you know, the scabbing that's done. I just had minimal. I did call her and talk to her, so on my, I think I'm gonna go in at 5 weeks. I can tell that it's the pigmentation could be darker, but I was leery to go too dark because I just wasn't sure. And as you can see, I put on a little bit of pencil. I do still think, even though you get your brows done, you still have to outline a little bit, because in between the stroking, and if you're really sparse like I was, I had no eyebrows, you can kind of see your skin. So I'm going to go back. She's going to do a little more fill in through here and a little bit here, and then I think that will just be perfect. And we're going to go just a little bit darker on the pigment. So, but I'm really happy with them. And I think I just might pass my flat iron through my hair, because you can see right here I needed to keep, I should have dried it a little more, because I didn't get it quite so straight and it's already waving, but it's a hot and humid one. So until my next video, be kind, be humble, age gracefully. Thank you for stopping in. And yeah, sometimes you just can't do anything about those bags under your eyes. One thing I did want to mention in this video is I showed you these Lumify drops. They're by Bausch & Lomb. I did get them from my eye doctor, but now don't quote me on this, but I do believe you can even pick these up through Amazon, and other places do have them. When I was having all of my allergy issues last fall, she did recommend these, because my eyes were so bloodshot and they just looked, you know, so horrible. These drops really work. Now, I don't use them every day. I don't need to use them every day, but when I'm having issues outside with allergies, I do use them, and as you can see, they really make your eye, the whites, really nice and bright. And I think that just kind of lifts your look up a bit, because it doesn't make your eyes look so tired and so sick. But I did want to mention them because I've been using them for a long time, and I really do believe they work very well. So this is my finished look. I thought I would just put myself together, have a pair of earrings on that are New Day that I got at Target, and this is a Stella and Dot necklace that I've had for quite a while, and I wear it when I kind of wear my little gold jewelry. And I think that's it. I just have this shirt on. I think this is another Target shirt, and that's it. I'm ready for the day. So I wanted to share this video with you because it's really authentically, I didn't do a lot of talking in it. It's just how I put myself together and what occurs during those steps. You know, it's not always like perfect. It's like I could do one eye and eyeshadow and then find something on my face that I want to go back and do something on and get distracted. And it's just the way it is when I'm getting ready. So thought I'd share that with you. And I hope to see you at my next video. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe. Bye.